Hi all. So this is a our academic project review presentation video. So just a brief about our academic project. This is a platform called Bazaar. So what this does is basically it is a lending platform as well as a stock trading platform that is being combined together to into a single one. So just to give you an there is infrastructure like the stack overview. So what we have done is we have implemented the front end in React as well as the backend that is we have implemented in Node.js and Express framework. We are also using Firebase for our authentication as well as storage. That's our object storage, and we have the MongoDB as our database. So we have these collections in that. So, there in this project we have four users. That is the customer. Then there is the administrator, manager, and loan executive. So first, let's look at the process flow of a customer and how he can apply a loan, and as well as view the stocks. So let's get into that. So first of all, we just click on Get Started here. And let me just type in the number real quick. And once that is done, you will receive an OTP on your phone. Now, this is the same process for signing in as well. The system automatically detects if you're a new user and will move you to the profile creation page if you're a new one. Else, you will be redirected to the dashboard. So let me just enter the OTP. And so that should get it back from the Firebase, the verification. And once you're a new user, since you're a new user here, we will be prompted to enter our details here. So I'm just and click on update. And then we will be prompted to enter like update our image. And the way we do this is by letting the user capture the image real time, not uploading. So we can actually get a better way of getting their live photo. So I'm just going to click that. So here, take picture. And the user can confirm the picture by clicking on update image, or you can retake by taking the picture again. And then we'll be required to enter our linked accounts. That is the bank account where if you are borrowing a loan, it would be credited there. So add bank account. And for the nickname, I'm going to say Steve's HDFC Bank. So this is the one that's going to be displayed whenever you're required to select a bank account across the platform. So add bank account, and that is done. And now these are the payment methods. Basically, we accept three types of payment methods. That is the debit card, credit card, or the UPI. So for simplicity, let's just enter UPI ID, so UPI, so that we only have few fields to enter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and enter mine. So Steve, let's just say Steve Sargent Jacob at OK Access, and I would like to display this as Steve's Access UPI. Again, that's the nickname. So I'm just going to enter that and add payment method here. And obviously you could add more payment methods here as well, and add payment method. And once we have all of these set up, just click on update again, and we have our profile successfully updated. And now let's just go to the dashboard, and we will be presented with my loans and my stocks, as well as the available loans that we can take. So let's just apply for a loan, and then we can look at these two menus here. So if I were to apply for a home loan, first I would be prompted to enter the required amount. So just going to enter 15 lakhs. So this is 1,50,000, so 15 lakhs. And this max duration that this could be is calculated based on, well, the loan amount minus but divide by the well, the minimum amount. So the minimum amount for this was as displayed here. It was 1 lakh. So 15 lakhs by 1 lakh is actually 15. But we also have an option to set a cap of how many years this can be. So here we have set it for 10. So the customer can choose from 1 to 10 years here. So let's just say I want it for 8 years, and then we would be required to select the credit account where the loan needs to be credited to. So in this case, since we have only one account, it will be showing this one option here, so we can click on that, and then it will show us the details of the loan that we're applying. So the interest rate would be, for us, it would be 8.6. Now this depends on the tenure. So if it were to be 9, it would increment the percentage and so on. And so the total outstanding loan would be, plus the interest rate, would be 1,63,200, and the monthly EMI would be 15,095. And now for this loan, we would require the following documents. That is, for home loan, we require the land ownership deed, the encumbrance certificate, and land tax certificate, as well as the income proof, which could be ITR, bank statement, or salary slip. So let's just go ahead and add all of these real quick. So right now we're going to just create a sample, just gonna upload some sample docs here. So well, the first one I believe we require is the land ownership. So we're just gonna we'll upload that. And then we have the encumbrance certificate. So I'm just going to upload that over there. And then the land tax certificate. And the ITR, well, income proof. So we're going to upload the salary statement here. So once that is all uploaded, we can now look at the TNC of the loan we are applying to. And then we just click on I accept the above terms and conditions and request for the loan. So once the documents are uploaded successfully and submitted, we would be seeing a message here. And when you go ahead and now look on the My Loan section, you could see that we are currently borrowing a home loan for the amount, sorry, home loans. So we have borrowed a home loan over here with the borrowed amount of 1,50,000, and the total outstanding would be 1,63,200, and status currently is pending. And you could also see that over here with an orange badge. Now coming to the stocks dashboard, so as you go also see now, since we have already applied a home loan, this would be grayed out and this could no longer be applied. And now let's look at my stocks. It's waiting for the chart to load. So as you can see, we can look at the, or will analyze the different stocks that is currently here. So here we have Apple stock. I believe the market is currently closed, and it was at the value of well, $215. And also you could change the currency in which the price is displayed. So let me just change that to INR here. That's because it was last on 80,547. You could also have various other view options here, such as the basic line chart, as well as the candlestick, which is the one we have seen earlier, and the bar chart. Well, the bars, it's not bar chart. And we can also have various indicators that you would be using in the stock analysis. So we have Apple, Tesla. Again, just have to fetch the data here. And now let me just show you one which is always live. So since Bitcoin is being traded 24/7, we can see that it's currently live, and it's, yeah, the value kind of fluctuates a bit often. So it is currently at 84,021. It now changed to 84,023, and yeah, so that is basically on the customer side. Now let's look at the admin section. So basically, admin has all the functionalities of the other mentioned loans. So that is the roles, that is loan manager, loan executive. So let's just go ahead and look at the admin. So I'm just going to log out of the profile here, and I'm just going to sign in again, but this time with admin credentials. So again, admin also uses a phone number to sign in. Both the staff as well as the customer uses phone-based OTP authentication. So let me just quickly get the credentials of that. It's actually noted somewhere here. So another good feature that the Firebase allows us is while testing, you can preset the OTP so that you don't exactly use up our credits. So these are the numbers that we have preset before. So here we have the admin phone number. So I'm just going to paste that in. Authenticating. And now since this phone number is being preset, well, in the Firebase, it's there over here. Yeah, the UI of this Firebase is a bit glitched. So if I have to take, let me just go ahead and zoom out for you. Click on that. Yeah, you can see these are the numbers that we can preset automatically. For any other number, the OTP would come to the actual phone and it would use a credit. So yeah, so let me just enter the OTP real quick. And once in the admin page, as you can see, the options are very different. So we can look at the loan applications that are here. So we got ourselves a home loan application, which we have just requested for. And we can see in a quick view, you can see what is the borrowed amount, the total outstanding, as well as the status. Now, to approve a loan application, what we do is we click on the view application here, and we have the applicant details that is displayed here. So the name is Steve Son Jacob, the phone number is 7654. This is the one, and we also have the ID number set to phone number as well, and the PAN card, the address that they've been entering, as well as the PIN code. And also we have the CIBIL score fetched. Now this is being simulated, and we do have the loan details such as the loan name, home loan, the borrowed amount, the total outstanding, the loan time period, and the additional details, which are the documents that we have uploaded here. So if you were to click on one, so let's just see the land ownership deed here. So if we click on that, this is actually stored in the Firebase. So this is the document that we have uploaded. So it's a dummy land ownership here. The same goes for the others as well. So I think this we have uploaded the land tax certificate. Yeah, so that basically happens for the other documents as well. So here we have the salary statement as income proof and so on. And to approve the loan, what we have to do is just click on approve. If for any reason they feel the application is not up to standards, they can also reject as well. So in this case, we're just going to approve this loan application. So it approved, and the status would change to approved. So obviously the approved one would go down because it's no longer currently requiring any immediate action. As you can see, it's over here, borrowed amount, and it's approved. And once it is approved, we can also see the EMIs that are to be paid. So here we have like an EMI that is to be paid on 15th of April, like the amount that he has to pay, as well as status pending, and obviously upcoming EMIs are having the status upcoming. And the additional interest is in case if they default, then this would be added on top as a sort of fine. Yeah, and so that's basically the EMI table. And coming to the next section, so just go to the dashboard again. And here we have another option, basically the users, which allows us to see all the users that are using this application. And yeah, here is the one that we have created just now. And this is also the place where we actually will manage the staff. So you can see there are different accounts that have the staff roles as well. So in order to like promote or like let's just say terminate somebody, what you do is basically click on the modify permission and you change the role back to customer so that they can't view anything. And also by default, any person that is registering is the customer. So the way you add the staff is basically letting that person register to the platform, and then you basically will change the role from customer to the manager. So in this case, this guy was a loan executive. So the way promotion works is also the same. So you go here, click on manager, update permissions, and you can see it has been updated to the manager. Obviously, this guy's name was executive loan because I just want to make sure to know who this was. And yeah, so that's basically the users. Now we also do have a provision to add new loans from the the backend itself here. And the way we do that is by, so we can also see the different loans here. So we have the personal loan, business loan, stock loan, the home loan, which we have just applied. And if you look into this further, you can see that, well, we have the loan name, the status of the loan. That is, this is the one that affects the visibility, the maximum amount that can be taken from this loan, the minimum amount, and the max time period. This is what I was discussing earlier because it was capped at 10 years. So even if we are to borrow 15 lakhs, it would still be capped at 15 years. So yeah, that's basically how that works. We also have a loan minimum interest as well as the rate of increment of interest. So basically 0.02 would be added per year on top of the minimum interest. So this would be, if you are getting a 2-year loan, this would be 8.52, because 8.5 plus 0.02. And we also have the provision to add additional fields, where in this case we have the field name of, field label, that is the land ownership deed, and we have the internal name for that. And we can also change the type. These are different types of fields the staff could add when creating a new loan or edit an existing one. So I'll just show you how it is done real quick. So this is income, parent certificate, so and so on. Yeah, so that's basically it. And let me just show you a process of how we can add a new loan type. So admin can both request and approve a loan type. So this is the same thing what loan manager does. So we go here, request new loan type. Let's just say, let's just call it test loan for the time being. So we already have a test loan, so we're gonna call it test 2 loan, right? And first of all, we would have a loan max amount. So let's just say maybe 14 lakhs. So this is 14 1,40,000, so 14 lakhs, and the minimum amount should be less than that. So let's just say half, so 7,000, 70,000, 7 lakhs. There you go. And the max time period I would recommend is let's just say 3 years. And okay, this is a bit too much, so let's just keep it at 2 lakhs. And for the interest rate, let's just say it was at 6.8 percentage, and also the increment of the interest per annum would be, let's just say, 0.03. And this is the loan image section. This is the one that is being shown whenever there is a display of loan. So I'm just going to quickly go ahead and we'll upload one real quick. So let me just go ahead and yeah, I'll just do this for the time being. And the thing is, the software automatically processes the images too. whichever format it is, convert it to WBP format, which is the optimized format by Google, and also adjust it so that it doesn't. Well, this current image is like 1000 by 700, so it would make it to, well, 500, 600 by 600, and we can then add additional field here. So I'm just gonna create a test field, call it a test field as well. The field name could also be a test field, and maybe let's add a text real quick, and we create a loan. And once that is done, we have ourselves a new loan with the image. And obviously, if any loan is created, it is first becomes inactive, and then the admin can change it to become active. So we go ahead and do that. So this becomes active, and it should be active now. Yeah, there you go. And now what we have here is the fourth option, which is the run EMI cron. Now this is a process, there's a cron job. Basically, it runs once every 24 hours. However, for some reason, if you want to forcefully well, run this job, you can do so by clicking this button. So what this essentially does, it just checks all the active loans that are in the platform, and then it basically checks if any EMI that is currently pending has been, well, the due date of it has been over. And what it does is basically carry on that EMI to the next EMI with the additional interest rate that we have mentioned earlier. And so if you also look here, if in the loan application section, we can also see the ongoing one. We can have, let's just say if we take this one over here, you could see all these EMIs. So this is the additional interest rate that which I'm referring to. Yeah, so that's basically about the overview of our application. Once again, thank you for the opportunity to help work in this project under the guidance of ESDS. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you.